Um, kind of, what have you, I guess, learned from that? What was the best advice people gave you throughout those talks?
It wasn't really. It was just me. It wasn't really them. I knew I was wrong in that situation, and I felt like I came back and did a lot better the next week, even not having too
Right.
much of a good game, but just being able to be in the game. You know what I'm saying? And, showing support to my teammates, and I feel like I carried over that the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, I know that it had been a couple years for you, only having one reception. It's kind of weird to say since you have had two really good weeks, but did you feel like maybe that stretch was one of the more difficult periods in your career, or at least the most difficult recently?
Oh yeah, it was tough. Just not being productive. It was definitely eye opening, but it was just a little adversity. I mean, you could bend, but I didn't break in that situation, and it just opened my eyes a little bit. It's gonna be games like that. I'm not always gonna have a 100-yard game or 80-yard or 5 catches. It's gonna be games like that, but just gotta keep winning. That's the main thing.
Did you learn anything from watching the film from Sunday? There's been a lot of talk about miscommunication issues and things like that. So was there anything that jumped out to you when y'all went over it again?
I mean, it was a couple things like when we go tempo or 2-minute drill. I mean, we kind of had a miscommunication in some routes, but it wasn't too much miscommunication. I don't think like with organized plays. So it was just like more tempo stuff.
Was there something on the one where you were in the end zone where, the ball was in a different spot than you were expecting or anything like that?
No, it was actually a really good call by the defense. They went cover zero, but the corner was like 12 yards off of me, so I had to go close the cushion, and he kind of threw it early, and I looked back instead of looking up, so the ball kind of fell in front of me. So I mean, I could have looked up instead of looked back, but it was kind of playing the situation.
Was that like you said, the organized plays versus like stuff that's kind of called on? Was that one that was organized or kind of like more on the fly?
Oh no, that was from the huddle. So it was just cover zero. Like I said, the corner was playing like 12 yards off of me, so I had to go close the cushion on him. And when I looked back, the ball was already kind of closing in on me. So I just got to look up in that situation.
Hey, Chris, how tough are these quick turnarounds playing from on the Thursday?
We're professional, man. So we got to handle it right and just be ready on Thursday.
Is it easy to like fix issues though in 3 days, pretty much?
I mean, we just got to handle it. We know we dropped one. We should have won, but we just got to move forward from that and capitalize on Thursday.
Mike was talking about desperation catches. He said the one that you did where you kind of snatched it over the top of that guy. Rashid had one like that in that game. I mean, I'm sure he preaches. That seems like how he plays all the time. So I'm sure he's used that term with you guys before. But I mean, is that kind of the mindset when you guys are trying to force something to happen here?
Yeah. I mean, especially when we down, man, we got to make those plays. As receivers, we want those plays in those situations. We want the balls when we're down. So we got to attack, especially contested catches. That's something we emphasize. So we got to make those plays in those situations. We did that on Sunday.
Jaguars have won 3 in a row. What do you see from their defense?
They're really good. It's a really good team, man. They got a lot of great skill players. They run to the ball. They fundamental. They got a really good offense too. So we're gonna have to bring our A game on Thursday.
Because with all the players you guys have, like, what do you think it's going to take for it to look just kind of easier on offense? Like everything kind of looks harder right now.
It's a good question, man. We got a lot of weapons. I don't get why we not so explosive, but I mean it's everybody in the building. We know what we got. We know what we can do, but we just got to put it all together. It's still early in the season, but we got to get it going at some time.
Chris, when it comes to the red zone, is it as simple as just communication and the assignments and just being on the same page?
Everybody just got to do their job, man. When we get in the red zone, we know that's a liability for us right now. So we just got to keep going and keep trying to get better. Whatever our job is, we got to do that, and everybody on the field got to do that.
With all those moving parts you talked about, how big in just 3 days would it be to get a win, this win at home?
It would be huge. We're going against a great team. Like I said, we know we dropped the one in Houston, so we gotta forget about that and live in the present, and just keep attacking and going forward and attack them on Thursday.